Tomorrow morning, at exactly 9:17 a.m., you will die. The doctors know it. You know it. Everyone you love knows it. No cure, no mistake, no miracle waiting in the third act. On your way home, because apparently even now there's still a home to go to, you stop for coffee. The large costs $1 more. Do you still order the small? Don't answer. Just notice the first answer your brain already produced. Because whatever it was, you didn't choose it. That's the experiment. Not whether you'd spend the extra dollar. Whether your brain would even notice that the future disappeared. 24 hours then. No test results pending, no second opinion. Watch what you do with them. Not what you'd like to think you do. What you actually do. Small thing. The coffee. You're standing there. Hypothetical, sure, but your body doesn't know that. And there are 2 cups. One's $4, one's $6. And somewhere in you, some old machinery. Quiet, patient, already reached for the 4. Why? There is no later for the $2 to matter in. There is no future self who benefits from the discipline. And still, the hand moves toward the cheaper one. Not because you decided to save money. Because you never decided anything. You just do this. You've always just done this. Gas station. 6 cents cheaper. Your brain already calculated the detour before it remembered there isn't another tank of gas after this one. That's Act 1. Easy part. You're still amused at yourself. Because it's not just the money. You'll set an alarm for tomorrow morning. You'll switch off the lights on your way out of a room you're never coming back to. You'll put the leftovers in the fridge. You'll check tomorrow's weather. Same question. Why? Money wasn't the program. Money was just the only part of the program that printed receipts. Your subscription renews today. Some quiet little charge that's been leaving your account for 2 years on autopilot. You have the perfect excuse now. Nothing left to stream. Nothing left to lift. Your hand hovers over cancel, then stops. What if I just leave it? You leave it. A phantom limb still itches. Even after the arm is gone, and then your phone buzzes, a notification, you check it, not because it matters, because it buzzed. You open your email, nothing you're expecting, nothing you need. You open it the way you breathe, without being asked to. Somewhere in there, you catch yourself opening a shopping app. No list, no reason, just the motion of browsing running on its own, looking for something to want. And then, with nothing left to buy, nothing left to save toward, no bill, no rent, no future, you open your banking app. Not to move money, not to check if you can afford something, you open it the way you check a mirror. It tells you nothing you can use, it changes nothing you can do, and you check it anyway. Because somewhere along the way, that number stopped being information and became identity. You weren't checking your money. You were checking whether the version of yourself that still believed in tomorrow was still there. Here's the thing nobody tells you about habits. They were never about the outcome. The outcome was always the alibi. The $4 coffee, the 6 cents at the pump, the alarm you set for a morning you won't see, the unread cancel button, the notification you checked because it buzzed. None of it was frugality. And none of it was really about tomorrow either. These didn't need a reason. They ran on their own. You didn't spend 24 hours managing money. You spent them performing the choreography of a person who has a future. Long after the future left the building. The coffee, the gas, the alarm, the light switch, the subscription, the phone, the banking app. Different objects, one motion, wearing different coats. You kept mistaking the coats for the reason. Not that you're bad with money, not that you should live differently. It was never the point, and it's not about to become one now. The point is smaller and worse. The behavior doesn't check for permission, doesn't check for a future, doesn't check for a point. It just runs. The way your heart runs, the way you blink. Except this one you learned, somewhere, from something. And it's been running so long you forgot it was ever optional. The future disappeared. In the experiment, in the 24 hours. And the behavior? Didn't notice. That was never what the experiment was measuring. It was measuring whether the part of you that chose ever noticed tomorrow disappeared. If tomorrow ends at 9:17, what habit do you think will still be running at 9:16?